Okay, should be live and should be coming through with audio for the microphone. Testing just to make sure I'm not going to have to change it too much. Totally a whippersnipper going on next door. C'est la vie. Gonna have to move that indicator somewhere. I don't know. Alright, so yeah. Hopefully this should work alright. And I don't know, I might even, as long as it all goes good, make this video public afterwards and then maybe start live streaming some stuff. It looks like this should be good. It should be set up. It has dropped the quality down to 720p, but c'est la vie. Might fiddle with it some more later and try and up the quality a little bit later. Fiddle with it some more, but it's just running on recommended settings with XSplit, which seems to be working. It was definitely to do with the Radeon Relive software, so I don't know. Just testing the microphone now, seeing how it sounds. Hopefully it comes through alright. And yeah. It's a pity it was not working. Did a little bit of work with this. It's kind of a destroyer, kind of a battleship hybrid type situation where it's pretty heavily armed. And actually was a fairly hefty ship before, and it's just sort of had a lot of stuff ripped out of it just to get the weight down, as it did have heavy shielding on it. This was designed to go up against laser-based opponents primarily. And so it had tons of smoke, and it had tons of shields set up to absorb, and on top of that it still had shields set up on spinners that were inside of it that were so set up to deflect bullets away. I've actually got an old version still sitting in the list. I guess I can get it out real quick. Yeah, so that's 336,000 resources, whereas the new one, 157. So it's basically half. So it's a big upside, and it doesn't go back. That's because of a mod, though. It had modded missile launchers before, just hatches that would sort of open up for each missile. It was neat. But this one, yeah, much heavier, and that's because, here you go, yeah, lots and lots of power generation and so forth. Running these spinners that would basically just be deflecting rounds away from the ship. Meanwhile, each of the turrets has its own shield generator on it, set to absorb. And this was set up way back when shields could go through each other, so we also had shielding on here and so forth. And it was also up on an angle across here. And that was also set up to absorb for memory. And then we had the deflect shields. So it was pretty tough to deal with any sort of, any faster paced sort of weaponry, I guess you could say. Jeez, that's a lot of bullets. But, yeah. At the same time, it was designed to be quick enough that you should be able to dodge most slower rounds. But, it's fairly effective. But the shields got changed and stopped being anywhere near as effective, and it's not set to utilize all of its power, I believe, from memory on that one. The new one's much more efficient. Tends to only use about half of its engine power even when it's at full power. But on the upside, that is because I basically ripped like so much out of it. it basically just means that if the batteries do start getting damaged, it shouldn't shut the ship down. On top of that, we've got plenty of ammo generation and ammo on board. It's a pity because I didn't sort of work on this stream, but it all got cut away. I don't know how. But that other software did not work well for it. So we've got ammo storage here, and then just ammo storage run along either side there, and then just ammo makers running straight underneath them. One of those on either side. Then this all encases our AI. And the idea is it's got a laser warner in here as well, so if lasers manage to get through, it would set off a smoke dispenser within, and smoke up the AI core specifically. But on top of that, it's supposed to have, I've still got to work on it still, smoke dispensers built within this bay as well. And it'd be up the back and up the front here. And at the same time, we should have more smoke dispensers around here. We've got a smoke dispenser up here already, and a smoke dispenser up here already. And these are all going to have their own laser warning detectors on them, as well as laser detectors on the outside, so the ship to actually be able to self the smoke before the damage gets done. But if it gets through, or it manages to, like let's say it's got some high explosive rounds on it and manages to shred all of our laser detection off of our ship on the outside, I don't want it to hit a point where it just sort of stops smoking because, as far as it's aware, we're no longer in danger. Now I do need to replace the supplies, I believe. Like, I don't have to really, but I kind of want to, because they're right at here. And, remember? Yeah. So, these are the fuel storage tanks. I kind of need to move those away from the air. It's the only issue it's still got at the moment, but that was where they were placed before. I was actually kind of half tempted to extend this up a bit more and put some fuel storage into that. It basically just means sort of building this into this small part here. Just extending it across sort of dealio, putting some fuel in on either side, but of course that is going to make it a little more prone to explosion, so it does get hit from underneath with torpedoes and so forth. At the moment I've been trying to keep stuff sort of spaced apart so that if anything does get through, it's not immediately detonating too much. What is in there is sort of fairly armoured as well, to try and keep things from detonating each other and so forth. This I haven't bothered with. It's like just sort of energy storage, it's out in the open. Meh. It's all sort of work on that I guess as well eventually. But at the moment, yeah, just trying to sort of neatly tuck everything away, but the stream did not. Yeah, that was kind of sad. But we'll get it done. Alright. Hopefully. This should have gone through fine. And yeah, it might end up, like if it's worked, I'll set it up to go public and then start streaming some stuff. Alright, so I'll catch you guys soon.